So today we're going up Whiteface in Lake Placid, New York. This is commonly known as the toll road because it costs money to drive up in the summer, but in the winter it's closed and it's popular for backcountry skiing. It's supposed to be pretty mild grade. Now I'm starting, it's about 2 o'clock now, and hoping to be down by dark, or at least cruising down the hill in the dark. We will see. Got some decent gear in case anything goes wrong, and of course got Luna, who is always ready to go. Yes. Luna has already found some sticks. You're not supposed to eat them. No, you're not supposed to eat those sticks. Come on. Oh. We recently hiked the Northville Placid Trail from Northville, New York to Lake Placid, where we are now. We did it in October. 10 days. Sometimes hiking 12-hour days. And all day long she'd be playing with sticks. Boy, does she love sticks.
At the start of the video, I called this the toll road. And that's just what the locals say. It's actually the Whiteface Veterans Memorial Highway. In 1929, Governor Franklin D. Roosevelt commissioned it to honor World War I veterans, creating a scenic route to the summit of New York's fifth highest peak at 4,867 feet. The state-funded construction began that year, and by 1935, the 8-mile, 13 kilometers, road was complete at just over $1 million. That's 8 miles up and 8 miles down. At the top, a castle, an elevator, and sweeping views of the Adirondacks, Vermont, and Canada.
So there are some icy spots here where probably the wind exposed parts of the road and iced over. So I'll have to look out for that on my way down. On my feet I have some backcountry skis with some Scarpa T4s. My heel is loose. The boots are a crossover between traditional alpine ski boots and cross-country ski boots in a way. I would say they're definitely harder than cross-country ski boots, stiffer and larger, but they're definitely not as hard or stiff as traditional alpine ski boots. I am definitely new to this, so we'll see how I do going down this hill. I'm an expert level downhill skier, but with my heel fixed on traditional downhill skis. I used to be an instructor. Started skiing when I was 3 years old, so I'm pretty comfortable overall. Can snowboard as well. But my last few times trying this in the woods, it was a struggle. There was a lot of crashing. I even made a video about it. So we'll see how we do on this icy, snow-covered road. Okay, messing with the camera, and I took a tumble. Now I should mention that although my skis are designed for backcountry, I'm not wearing skins right now. For those who don't know, skins help grip the snow on your way up. My skis have fish scales in the middle of them, so that helps a little bit with grip going up and makes the descent a little bit slower. It is not as efficient for going up as skins might be. I just saw a couple who were using skins, but this hill is supposed to be an 8% grade most of the way, so I'm hoping I can make it up just using these fish scales. So I'm sweating. I'm definitely sweating. I'm not even dressed that warmly. Took my goggles off for a little bit because they were fogging up. My beard is probably icy. I can't even tell in the camera, but it feels icy. But don't let the ice fool you. Whew. I am working up a sweat. We definitely don't have the best coverage. You know, we're getting into March, and it wasn't the snowiest winter, so it'll be a tricky ride down. It's getting windy. It's getting snowy. Now, my goggles are all fogged up, and I don't feel like taking the time to clean them. So, just going up this mountain raw, taking all that snow right in the eyes. It's harder than it looks. It's windy. And the snow's pretty deep here. It's got a nice base layer underneath, so I'm not sinking in too much. Occasionally a ski will sink down a little bit, but I've been in far worse. Luna's still having fun, investigating everything. Right, Luna? What are you looking for? Hey, Luna. What are you looking for? Come here. Yeah. You having fun? Oh, you're busy. You're looking for stuff. You don't know what you're looking for, but you're looking. Yeah. Okay, go find whatever it is you're looking for. She's always investigating, nonstop. Well, it's not snowing anymore, and the clouds are clearing up, despite it being late in the day. Hi. Hello. She has a beard, ice beard, and I guess I do too. We are up in the mountains, the Adirondack Mountains. Well, that's it. I can't ski any further. This is the Wilmington turn, and it is completely exposed. I'm very close to the top, so we're gonna have to call it close enough because I don't really feel like walking the rest of the way in ski boots. I don't really see the point. That's it, Luna. We're gonna go down the hill now. What do you think about that? You want to go down the hill? You want to go down the hill now?
Whiteface Mountain and Lake Placid have a deep Olympic legacy. The town hosted the Winter Games twice, first in 1932 and again in 1980. In 1932, Lake Placid became the first U.S. town to host the Winter Olympics. It was a much smaller event back then, with just 17 countries competing. But it set the stage for Lake Placid's future as a world-class winter sports destination. The 1980 Winter Olympics were even more historic. Whiteface Mountain hosted the alpine skiing events, while nearby venues saw unforgettable moments. The biggest highlight was the U.S. men's hockey team's shocking victory over the heavily favored Soviet Union. The game, now called the Miracle on Ice, became one of the greatest upsets in sports history. Today, Lake Placid remains a major Olympic training center. The Olympic Center still hosts international competitions. The ski jumps and bobsled track are used by elite athletes, and Whiteface Mountain continues to train skiers and snowboarders at the highest level. Decades after the Games, the Olympic spirit is still alive in Lake Placid.
Oh, this is tricky. Okay. Alright, we're gonna survive. We're gonna survive. Just don't fall off the wall. Just a half mile to go. It's actually not so bad. I mean, there was a couple of sketchy spots where it was icy and I was concerned about falling on pavement. Otherwise, pretty easy, even for me, who doesn't have a ton of skill telemarketing. Telemarketing. Although I have done telemarketing for a brief period of my life. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're in the area, check the snow reports, check all trails to see what people are saying about the conditions. There's also a couple of Facebook groups where people are always updating conditions before you go, or you might encounter bare spots like I did at the top there or along the way. It's getting late in the season now, middle of March. This may be the only time I do it this season, but I look forward to doing this more often. It's worth it. It's a nice little adventure. I get some exercise, so does Luna, and it's really kind of fun.